Hi, thank you so much for watching. It's another video from SWF Beach Life. Today I'll be taking you to South Fort Myers Beach, where you can find critters and shells. That shell pile I'm recycling. I brought that to the beach because I just had too many. I wanted to share the wealth. That's an angel wing. We had never found an angel wing, so that was pretty cool that we found that right away. This, I think, is a disc Dawsonia. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what that guy is. And that looks like some shell casings from lightning whelk. Could be another kind of snail, but that's what I think those are. We saw tons of these guys today. That's a live sand dollar. Super pretty. Just pick him up and check him out. Definitely alive. You can tell by all those little hairs on the back of him. So that you do not bring home. He goes back in the water. And here we have a Florida conch. I know I had just brought a giant pile, but look how pretty. He's all buttery and orange, and I had to take him. So here we have a sand dollar that is not alive. He's smooth. There's no hairs on them. I know he's really dark, but that he's okay to take home. And here we have a short-spined sea urchin. They are actually harmless. I definitely wouldn't want to step on one. I mean, they got some little spike to them. That's his mouth underneath there, but they're harmless and pretty when you clean them all up. Let him do his urchin thing. Here we found a nice lightning whelk. And again, we're on South Fort Myers Beach, so there's definitely some goodies there. That is a cockle. I don't normally pick them up. They're ubiquitous. They're everywhere, but just wanted to show you. That's what that looks like. And here we have a black scallop. Sort of unusual. I don't always find black ones, so I definitely decided to take him home. And another angel wing. Hey, we had a pretty good day for angel wings. So far we found two. And here, that looks like it was a pear whelk. A little beat up. But wanted to show you him, and looks like we got another little juvenile conch. I like them a lot. Another lightning whelk. Got some stuff on it, that's all right. And another. It was a really good day for beach combing in general. There was all sorts of seaweed and stuff. There's a little shell. Tons of urchins, tons of live sand dollars, and I'll show you that. This, I believe, is called sea pork. To me, it looks like beach brains. I'm probably just going to rename it beach brains, but I believe those are living organisms. It's a whole colony of organisms, and there was orange and purple and all sorts of those little brain blobs. They were kind of weird. They're kind of hard, but it's an organism. That's alive. They filter out water and get their nutrients that way. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I had a little bit of a hard time identifying that. Those are some Florida fighting conch, which you definitely can find on South Fort Myers Beach. Definitely. Another sand dollar. After a while, I decided I really wanted to find like a really, really big one because they were everywhere. I would say that guy's like average size. And when we had come down in July, there were tons of they were everywhere and plenty for you to bring home. They were not all alive. Definitely, I don't know if that was their mating season. No idea. Make sure he makes it. So that's what the beach looked like. There was just seaweed and just stuff and shells, and it was interesting. I like just kind of combing, seeing what we can find. There's another whelk. And another sand dollar. He's alive. And he's got to go back. Here's another live sand dollar. And another. Telling you, they were everywhere. It was really, really cool. There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there. And another, what's that? Looks like a whelk. More sand dollars. Isn't that cool? I definitely found more live ones than dead ones, which was fine. It was a whelk, but I'll leave that for somebody else. Another live sand dollar. Check this guy out. I believe that's a spider crab. He was just hanging out. He blended in really well with all the other stuff that was on the beach, and so he was just doing his spider crab thing. Neat. I love that beach. It's alive. Like South Fort Myers Beach is definitely alive. Here's a little conch. And that is a live cockle. I had showed you just a piece of it in the beginning of the video, and that's what it looks like if it's alive. So it's a bivalve. It's got 2 pieces on there. I'm gonna put him back in the water. And that guy was upside down. Couldn't really see. He was a little upside down, so help an urchin out. That would have been a tulip. Well, actually it is a tulip, but I'll bust it up. I'm not gonna take him. And what do we got here? That looks like a pear whelk. It's a little conch. So it was a good day for stuff. Lots of stuff. And another Florida fighting conch. And another lightning whelk. And an angel wing. So weird. Never found them before, and all of a sudden we had 3. That looks like it might have been an apple murex, pretty beat up. And that looks like a shark eye, also known as a moon snail. Another live sand dollar. He's not that, you know, again, I was looking for something pretty big, but average size. It's a wee little shell. And another angel wing. Oh, seagull. Looking for a snack, I'm sure. Oh, it's another Florida fighting conch. Some stuff on it. I'll wash it off. There we go. Much better. Pretty. And a whelk. Another lightning whelk. Really good day for lightning whelk. Good here. I wasn't sure. I can't quite tell. I mean, it's old. It's kind of worn down. I'm not really sure. I guess that's a juvenile fighting conch, I think. Another live sand dollar. Tons of live urchins. You just got to be careful when you walk. You definitely, they're harmless, but you don't want to step on those guys. And that is a live sunray Venus. Pretty cool. So it looks like when it's alive, and it's got both its halves. Another little conch. I'll keep him. And another sunray Venus. 2. It's alive. Leave him in the water. Let's see how big this guy is. I always like to be careful. These guys probably aren't all that happy I'm picking them up, but if I'm gonna, I just want to be gentle. He wasn't that big. Let's see. This guy looks kind of big. Let's see. Kind of big, right? Definitely alive. I'll put him back. I was not kidding when I said you will definitely find Florida fighting conch. This guy's neat. See that hole? Another critter got to it. Another critter drilled a hole in that, and that was the demise of that guy. There's some more urchin, seaweed. Yeah. Turn him over. I mean, the tide was coming in, but still. Help an urchin out, right? That is a calico crab shell. Just a shell, but they are really neat. Couldn't quite tell what that was. And another pear whelk. Or is that a lightning whelk? No, I think it's a lightning whelk. Hard to tell. And that looks like it was, or is, an apple murex. It's hard with these guys when they get worn down, but I still think that that's probably, I think it's either a lace or an apple. Let me know what you think. I can't quite tell. Here's another little conch. Another lightning whelk. That one's obvious. Pear whelk, which I usually don't find a lot of, so it was kind of neat to find those. And then my husband gave me these in turban, which I'd never found at South Fort Myers Beach, so that's kind of cool. And Sanibel, yes. South Fort Myers, no. That is a Calico Clam, both pieces of it. Again, another bivalve, neat. That I think is a lace murex. It's very worn down, but the opening is just a little bit different than the apple. So, and that I think is a, oh, look at that, reflexes like a cat. That is another pear whelk. Little conch. What do we got here? Okay. That guy's pretty. Ew, he's got something on him. I didn't keep him because it had this, I don't know, thing on it. It was some sort of thing. Don't know what that is. So if anybody knows what that is, please let me know. Yeah. Here's another one. Check this guy out. He's alive. Whoop. It's another Calico Clam, but he's alive, so put him back in the water. Oh, that's a nine-armed sea star who has seen better days. Another angel wing. Cool. Apple murex. It's in pretty good shape. Pretty colors. Look at this wee little guy. Look how cute. Baby sand dollar. And unfortunately, with everything else that washed up, we found some garbage. So as we were beach combing, we made sure to grab the garbage, and we're going to take that and throw it away. Beautiful color on that lightning whelk. And another. And another. Now it's funny because we already walked this beach. We were walking now back to the car. We're walking north at this point, and I just kept picking up those lightning whelk. They just kept washing up. Beautiful color. Make sure there's no critters. Oh, he's good. And another. I've never seen a live whelk here. Look! Tulip, banded tulip. That was super exciting. That I don't normally get on South Fort Myers Beach. And an olive. I was saying that I've never seen a live lightning whelk on South Fort Myers Beach. Just the shells, just like at Sanibel. Another little conch. Now this is a hag stone. Hag stones are stones that have holes that have been created by water, like a natural created hole. And you'll find those also all over Fort Myers Beach. They're just neat. So this is where we were. This is where I took you. South Fort Myers Beach in that area. Santini Plaza is just inland there, just as a reference point. And that's Lover's Key. I've taken you guys there. And then that is Sanibel, just to give you an idea where everything is. And then that is Bunch. So they're all kind of, they're close together. Super fun to explore. They all kind of offer something a little bit different, and you never really know because it all depends on the tides and the winds. So this was the haul for the day. We did pretty good. Got some bunch of whelk. So those angel wings, the sand dollars, that black scallop there, a couple of those Florida fighting conch. So it was fun. Thank you very much for joining me on my South Fort Myers Beach excursion. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any beachy goodness.